Section 1C, solving systems of linear inequalities. Inequalities involve our inequality symbols, and we said that when we have those, we have to consider having a dotted or solid line and also consider where we will shade. So a system implies two different shading that will occur on the graph, and where the shading overlaps is actually where the solution is. So let's start with one that's kind of a difficult one right off the bat, and that is having a system where you have to solve. So again, we are going to do the process of solving for y. So we subtract 3x and we get negative 2y greater than or equal to negative 3x plus 4. Divide both sides by negative 2, divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, and we get y is greater than or equal to. Now I have to make one correction. When you have an inequality and you solve by dividing by a negative, it's that situation when it's negative that the inequality will change directions. Negative 3 over negative 2 is positive 3/2 x. 4 divided by negative 2 is a minus 2. That's one of them. If we do the next one, we would take, and I'll do this in blue, we subtract x, and we get 2y is greater than negative x plus 4. We divide both sides by 2. Now we're dividing by a positive 2 here, so when we divide by a positive 2, the inequality will not change. And here we have negative 1 over 2x plus 2. Now if we graph these two, we have two inequalities being graphed. So if I make my number line on my grid like that, I pick my y-intercept first, so I'm going to pick the red one, which is this one. Y-intercept is negative 2, slope is 3 over 2, so up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 2. I see there's a line underneath my inequality, so it's solid. It says less than or equal to, so I'm going to shade below. Now that's half of my system. Now I'll do my blue line, which is a y-intercept of positive 2, slope of negative 1, so down 1 over 2. There's no line under it, under the inequality, so it's dotted. It says greater than, so we shade above, and our solution area is where the two areas overlap, the two regions. So this is where coordinates are that would be considered solutions to both inequalities.